Okay, in this video I'm going to give you all an overview of the body of the Panasonic HC-V785 camcorder. It's a full HD camcorder with 20x optical zoom. It can shoot in frame rates of 60i and 60p. It's a really awesome camcorder. It's not waterproof. Remember, you cannot submerge it in water, and please do not take it outside when it's raining, okay? Alright. To begin with, I'm going to show you this little dial here on the side. You can press that and turn it to make selections and adjustments of menu options in manual recording mode. It's a tricky little dial here, but you can use it to make selections and adjustments in manual recording mode. As I just said, it's tricky. It'll take a little bit of practice, but you'll get it. Okay, underneath the camcorder right here on the bottom, we can see the 1/4 inch tripod mount there. That's really handy. That's awesome. Okay, and here on top of the camcorder we can see the built-in microphone. That's the microphone that'll be recording sound when you're recording your video. This is the photo mode, the photo button, the shutter button, pardon me. You press that. When in photo mode, you'll be able to take your photographs with that by pressing that button, okay? Here is the zoom lever. You can turn that to the T there for to zoom in on your subject, and push it to the W to zoom out from your subject. W stands for wide angle, the T stands for telephoto, okay? Okay. Here on the back of the camcorder, you can see the record button here. Press it once to begin recording your video, and press it again to stop recording your video. On the front, we can see the lens, which is right now covered by the lens cover. When you turn on your camcorder, the lens cover will open. Just above the lens there, you can see the light. There's a little light that you can set to automatic. It'll turn on automatically when the shooting requirements may need it, when the shooting situation may require that, pardon me. It's an interesting little light. Or you can set it to, you can turn it on or turn it off, okay? That's really neat. Okay, now here we can see the hand strap or wrist strap, depending on the size of your hand. There, see that? Okay, it's adjustable. Okay, and this is the door here. You can flip that up to plug in headphones. Typical 3.5 size headphones go in there. You can plug in there. Okay. And here is the power cord input. See this here? And slide this door open over like that, and we can plug in the power cord. First, okay, here's the adapter. And this is the power cord here. This is the end that plugs into the input here. Okay. Perfect. And this is the end that plugs into the adapter. Be very careful when you're doing this. You don't want to damage your equipment. Plug that in to the adapter here. Okay, and now through this cable now you can charge the battery when the battery is inserted and the camcorder's power turned off. Or you can even power the camcorder without the battery via the power cable, okay? When it's all plug into a wall outlet, plug it into a wall outlet to power the camcorder, and plug it into a wall outlet to charge the battery. Okay. Now I'm going to disconnect the cable from the camcorder. Of course, when charging the battery, you should turn off the camcorder. Okay. Now I'm going to flip out the LCD screen here. It's an amazing touchscreen. Okay, you can navigate through the menu via the touchscreen. Okay, and here is the camcorder onboard speaker. When you're playing back clips on the camcorder, you'll hear the sound through there. Okay. Here is the playback button right on top here, right here, I should say. You can play back your recordings that you have already recorded by pressing that button. Here is the level button. You can press that to place a level on the screen. Okay. To keep your recordings more level, if you should choose. Here is the Wi-Fi button. Yes, this camcorder has some Wi-Fi capability. You can press that to turn on the Wi-Fi. Here is the power switch. You can press that to turn it on and press it to turn it off. Perfect. Okay. This here is the microphone input. That's where you would input your external microphone should you purchase an external microphone separately. You can purchase an AV cable separately, which can plug in through the AV input there. You can use an AV cable to plug into an external AV device. This is the HDMI input. You can plug in the HDMI cable there. If you purchased a new unit, you would have received an HDMI cable. Okay. Which would look something like this. This is the end that would plug into the HDMI device, and this is the end that plugs into the camcorder via the HDMI input right here. Okay, and now this end can plug into your, say, for example, a television or an external monitor. Okay, right there, that's the end that plugs into the external device. Now I'm going to disconnect that cable. Okay, be very careful when doing that. You certainly don't want to damage your equipment. It's an awesome camcorder. Here is a USB cable which you would have received if you purchased a new unit. The USB cable would look similar to this. This is the end that plugs into the external device, and this is the end which plugs into the camcorder. Okay. Again, always be very careful when connecting these cables. Okay. Okay. Now it's connected, and now I'm going to just unplug it, take it out to disconnect it, okay? Perfect. Now, this is a really neat little accessory which you should have received if you purchased a new unit. This is the cold shoe adapter. With a cold shoe adapter, you can connect external devices such as a microphone, or a light to the HC-V785 camcorder. What I'm going to do is show you how to connect that shoe adapter to the camcorder. Right back here you can see the little slot where it plugs in, the shoe adapter, it's marked there. And the end that looks like a key, right here, goes into the camcorder. Okay? Like this. It should make a clicking sound when fully connected, okay? Perfect. Now, if I wanted to disconnect the shoe adapter, this little switch here, I'm going to push down the switch, keep it pushed down as you disconnect the adapter. So I'm holding it down and I'm just sliding out the adapter, okay? That's how you would disconnect it. Alright. Now I'm going to connect the battery, okay? This is the battery here, and I'm going to show you how to connect it. See this little lever? You have to push that in and keep it pushed in. And you can see there's a little arrow there on the back side of the battery. You should hold that, your finger against that maybe, and just make sure it goes up. The arrow faces upward, like that. And keep the battery level as you keep that lever pushed in. And now I'm going to just slot up the battery, and there you go. The battery has been connected to the camcorder. Should I want to disconnect the battery, push in the lever and slide down the battery. Okay, but I don't want to disconnect right now, so I'm going to slide it back up. See the arrow going up there? There we go. Now it's connected. Perfect. I've connected the battery. I have inserted the battery. Pardon me. Here's the memory card. This is the Panasonic HC-V785. Takes SDXC memory card class 10 up to 128 gigabytes. Okay, now I'm going to insert the card. I'm going to flip down the door here. There's this little door on the bottom of the camcorder. I'm going to flip that down. And now I'm going to insert the memory card. Just pay very close attention. Be very careful when doing this. Okay. 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 Now I'm going to slide that into the camcorder. Okay. Keep it straight. Goes into the camcorder like that. Makes, I would say it makes a very slight clicking sound when fully inserted. Now I'm going to close the door. Okay, perfect. Now the memory card has been inserted into the camcorder. If I wanted to eject the memory card from the camcorder, I'd slide down the door there and just simply push in on the memory card. Okay, I pushed in on the memory card. Now I can pull it out but I don't want to take it out right now, so I'm going to push it back in and close the door. Now I'm ready to begin filming. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to show you all how to charge the battery for the Panasonic HC-V785's battery. Okay, here you can see the camcorder here. This is the HC-V785 here. You can see I have the battery inserted. This is the little sliding door here. I'll slide it to the side. That's where I can plug in the power cable. You can see that door is right over the wrist strap here. Okay. Now bring over the power cable here. You see this is the power cable here. This end plugs into the camcorder and this end plugs into the adapter. So I'm just going to plug this into the camcorder now. See, like this. Perfect. Now I'm going to bring over the adapter here and I'll plug this end into the adapter. Just watch this. Okay, be very careful when you're plugging it into yours. Okay, now you can see I can plug this into any wall outlet. But for the sake of this demonstration, I have this extension cord here. And I'm going to plug it into this extension cord, okay? Okay. Now you can see this blinking red light here on the back of the camcorder. It's blinking, that indicates that the battery is charging. Of course, the camcorder is right now turned off as well. But the blinking red light is charging. Proves the battery is charging, pardon me. And that'll stop blinking when the camcorder is fully charged. That light will totally go off and will stop blinking when the camcorder is fully charged. And one final note that I didn't tell you guys earlier, is this camcorder's operational temperature is 0 to 40 degrees Celsius. It's safest to stay within those temperatures when you are using the camcorder. Okay. Okay. It's an awesome camcorder. It's the Panasonic HC-V785. Thank you all for watching.